Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we have a dessert recipe. We're going to be making s'mores cups. They're supposed to be mini s'mores cups, but I don't have a mini cupcake tin. I only have a regular size cupcake tin. So we're going to be making regular size s'mores cups, like regular size Rudies. That's what we'll call them, regular size Rudies. And we're going to deviate from the recipe because of all the recipes that I looked at for it, which was only one, I didn't like it. They included flour. I don't think they need flour. And everyone knows that I'm Rachael Ray's stunt double, and so I really do have a say when in whether or not we add flour to the recipe. We're not adding flour to the recipe. So I already preheated the oven to 350 degrees. You can treat this as a tutorial, but because we're deviating from the recipe, it might not turn out well, in which case I never said it was a tutorial. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is graham cracker crumbs. I can't have gluten, so I found these Nature's Promise gluten-free graham crackers.
Oh hell no!
You can use regular ones, of course. I'm gonna put them in this plastic bag and then I'm going to crush them. I just realized that I didn't actually need to take them out of this bag. I could have just crushed them in this bag, but it's above me now. It's out of my hands and in the hands of the Lord. We already started this, so we're just going to continue. Alright, so here are my crumbled up, my crumbly...
That's okay, take your time.
Graham crackers. I'm going to put them into a measuring cup to see if they measure out to 1 cup. Alright, it looks like it is exactly 1 cup, which is so lucky. Alright, what's the next thing on the list to do? Aaron?
Eggs.
Eggs. That's not correct. Don't listen to her. I'm Rachael Ray's stunt double. I know what I'm talking about. She doesn't. So I'm pouring that into a small mixing bowl. The next step says to add flour. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to instead add the baking soda and the salt. Half a teaspoon. And then I'm going to add however much salt I feel like. And now I'm going to mix it. Now it calls for 1/2 cup butter, melted butter. So I'm going to put this whole stick of butter into the microwave. I have to put the butter in a bigger bowl. And then it says to add brown sugar, but I don't have any brown sugar, so I'm just going to add regular sugar. So 1/3 cup of sugar. And now I'm going to mix that. And now I'm going to add in the egg and vanilla extract. Now I'm going to add the dry ingredients, which is the graham cracker crumbs, into the wet ingredients, which is the eggs and stuff. And mixing. So I feel like this looks way too watery to me, so I'm probably going to add some more graham crackers to it. So this is what it looks like now. So it says to do this with an empty cupcake pan and a mini cupcake pan as well, but like I said, I don't have a mini cupcake pan, and I just don't trust putting things in cupcake tins without cupcake liners. So I'm gonna put cupcake liners in here first. And now I'm using the spoon to scoop out some of the dough, as the recipe calls it, and I'm putting it inside of each cup, and I'm gonna try to like mold the graham cracker dough to fit the cup. Alright, so I only was able to squeeze out 10 cupcakes full of the graham cracker dough. I do have more graham crackers. I could just make more, but I just don't feel like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven for 8 minutes. Okay, so this is what they look like straight out of the oven. I'm going to try to do what the recipe says and be patient and let them cool for 20 minutes. Alright, they've been cooling for 20 minutes, so now I'm going to put these marshmallows in the center of each one. And I put them in the oven again for 2 minutes. Okay, so the marshmallows don't look that melted, but I know they are, so I'm going to go ahead and put the Hershey's on them. And now they're done. I'm gonna let them cool and be patient before I try one. Hi, so I can see why they said not to use cupcake liners because this was really difficult to peel off, but I'm gonna try it anyway. It's really good. The flavor doesn't hit you very quickly, which I kind of like about it.
Missing someone.